Welcome to Team Rocket Garage. We're going to be comparing the Aeromotive 340 liter per hour fuel pump to the Kemso Amazon 340 liter per hour. Now, they're both styled about the same, so is Kemso a direct knockoff? I'm not totally sure, but it's $40 and it's rated 4.1 out of 5 stars, so I'm excited to see how these two compare and we get some long-term stuff out of it too and see what happens. Let's get these open, we're gonna compare them, and then we'll do some testing outside on the workbench too. Check this out. First off, we've got the Aeromotive 340 liter per hour fuel pump. It's a classic, a lot of people use it. A lot of people like it. In the box here, it actually comes with a carb sticker. So this is a California legal product, which is awesome, actually. We've got a fuel sock. Comes with 2 hose clamps, your wire plugs, so you can install this right on your fuel carrier. Small piece of hose that'll help with that as well. It actually comes with a vibration dampener to go around the pump, and then of course, the pump itself. Now this thing, really heavy. Like this feels like it's a solid piece of metal. It says Aeromotive Stealth, Fuel Systems, and it's got a number. Nothing crazy. So let's compare this to whatever's in this Amazon box, the Kemso. I was actually kind of nervous that this was going to have no packaging, I guess, you know? This box does feel sort of cheap cardboard, and it's just kind of loosely taped up here, so certainly not a great first impression compared to the really nice packaging of the Aeromotive. But the pump is actually wrapped up in here, so we'll hold on to this for a second. Now all of this stuff comes bagged. Really good impression with the packaging on the inside anyways, because none of this was actually packaged this way. Now the Aeromotive came with instructions. There are no instructions here. There's this fuel sock and then another fuel sock. Now both of these are smaller, however, there are 2 of them, so you can change for your application. That right there. And then we've got a plug here, which I assume goes to the pump, but this wire itself is this like really stiff, which is just like the Aeromotive wires. So, I mean, certainly some attention to detail when replicating this. We've got a little bumper that goes on the bottom, little rubber bushing, 2 hose clamps, and then, ooh, there's a win for the Kemso. So it comes with a little piece of hose, noticeably shorter by about 1 inch. I don't think that actually matters too much, but it comes with some crimps. The Aeromotive didn't come with crimps, so let's take a look at the pump. It's got the same like little 3-prong inlet there. It looks very similar, although the Kemso is actually smaller. These are, in fact, these motors are so powerful that they're magnetizing to each other. That's funny. Much bigger inlet here on the Aeromotive. You can see that between these two, now this one has fluid on it, which means that it's actually been flow tested, and this Kemso has not. These look so eerily similar. Now, one thing I actually really like about the Kemso is that this plug just plugs directly in to the pump itself. I really like that. It's a clean look. Right, and now, is anybody looking in anybody's fuel tank to see if their wiring looks good? Not really. But the plug here for the Kemso, I like it a lot. I'll show you on another vehicle where having this plug just kind of hanging around, it's just kind of bulky and it bounces around, and I mean, this just like, it looks nice, so you can have, you know, your fuel pump in there and it looks like an actual like good install. Those are my initial thoughts. Let's go and see what they do for fuel pressure. All right, so the Kemso is gonna go in my EFI swapped F250. We've got a tank back here from an 88, and the fuel pump that's in that is designed for a carburetor somehow. I don't know, but let's pop that fuel pump out of here, and we'll throw the Kemso in there and see what it's able to do on raw horsepower. Just see what it's able to do as far as pressure out, right? No filter, nothing included. We'll just see gasoline into a gauge, see what it can do. These are special fuel lines. They're called AN lines. I'll put my other glove on here because I really don't want to get gas on me. Alright, let's flick myself with gas. Alright, take them apart here. Figure out how we get a fuel pump inside of this. First off, here's our fuel pump, and holy cow, this has the same plug on it. So we're literally just unplugging this. Let's go get our fuel pump and compare. This pump is dramatically larger though.
I did have to make a small modification to this carrier. This is not specific to the fuel pump itself, more a modification I've had to do to make fuel injection work in this older vehicle. So don't mind that part.
All right, here we go. That's perfect. There we go. Just got to get our float on here. Nice. All right. Get our thing, and hopefully this just goes on nice. Oh yeah, there we go. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, that's under all of them. All right, now we got a fuel pump. So we can plug this guy in, but what I want to do is turn this guy on and get a fuel pressure gauge hooked up to it so we know this guy's not a problem. Let's go ahead and pop this on here. What we're gonna do is check our fuel pressure. Now, let's give that fuel pump some power and see if it explodes. Whoa, all right. Okay, so well over 150. Jeez, dude. All right, so the Kemso did 130 PSI, and that's the max this gauge can read. I'm actually insanely surprised. Part of me is wondering if that's too much pressure, right? I mean, the fuel pressure regulator just bypasses stuff, so that'll easily keep 40 PSI at the fuel rail. The factory Ford Lincoln, this Lincoln's factory fuel pump put out like, I think 55, 60 PSI. Really, really crazy. Wow. So let's go ahead and get the Aeromotive installed in the Mustang and we'll find out what kind of pressure that thing puts out raw. Come right down, but, oh, it should fuck me up. Covered in gas, so this is really slippery. How to get this, there we go. Hey. All right, so we've got a hose on the outlet here coming out and then clamping onto the screw-in connector. It's actually made for like an eyelet or whatever, but that'll work. And then we've got this guy that comes all the way out to here. Oh, hey, look at that. Just one more second. All right, cool.
I did a little bit of testing off screen and I came up with the following results. The Kemso fuel pump comes in at 450 grams while the Aeromotive comes in at 530 grams. And while weight is not an indicator of performance, it is an indicator of potential better build quality. Now, one thing also to notice is that the Aeromotive is made in America while the Kemso is made in China. Both of these peaked at 130 PSI, which is the top reading of my fuel pressure gauge. However, the Kemso does mention that it has an internal bypass valve set at 125.8 PSI. Moving forward, I'll give awards to each of these. The Kemso was by far the most convenient. I was able to just plug it in and go. I didn't have to do any sort of wiring or creative installation at all. It simply just went in, plugged in, and went. It was very, very simple and easy that way. The Aeromotive has the best reputation, and I really like that it's made in America. However, at 4 times the price, it's kind of hard to consider the Aeromotive versus the Kemso. And as a final nail in the coffin, the Kemso has a lifetime warranty because of a serialized fuel pump body. Every Kemso fuel pump, performance, and OEM has a lifetime warranty. I'm not exactly sure about the process for that, but the Aeromotive has a 1-year warranty, and it has a lot of little fine print that comes with that. Some other noteworthy factors were the emission compliance for the Aeromotive. It comes with a carb sticker, which I really like. Otherwise, I think I'm going to call this a win for the Kemso. If you like stuff like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and check out my other videos. I went ahead and put one on the screen that YouTube thinks is the best one on my channel for you. So go ahead and click that and have a great day.